Hey, Shauna, welcome. The Smiths' birthday tomorrow. Epic. Sounds exciting. Hopefully, it's a good one. Oh, right on. Hey, Starkiller, welcome. Sometimes I wish I could go back to being 14, but most of the time I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. How you doing today, Starkiller? My day's been pretty good. Yeah, can't complain. Work was reasonable. We'll see if it continues to be reasonable in the week ahead. Kiddos were on one something crazy today, though. Kids do love to do that. It's one of their favorite pastimes. I think today's going to be another 10 o'clocker for the stream. Gotta get some dishes done so we can cook dinner. You just got done with all that? Unfortunately, we wait until my wife gets home. And she don't get home till 10-ish. little bit of a bummer. What'd you guys have for dinner, Star Killer? Beef and broccoli. Chinese food. I dig it. It's a good one. Was it Beijing beef? I am so sore. Used to work in a kitchen, so you can cook pretty good. Made General Tso's. And put it on top of the beef and broccoli after you fried it with white rice. Sounds delicious. Andre, welcome. If I didn't already say it, I feel like 514 is the new 325. It's just going to be a number that we're going to be hovering at for a little bit of time. And then we'll take off. Doing well, Andre. How about yourself? I mean, aside from myself being extremely dead tired, I want to know what this looks like. 2603. That's a decent number. Look around, ma. Have I ever tried cute charm glitch? Catching shiny Pokemon from that legit? I don't even know what that is. Right off. Can't wait for your birthday tomorrow, Andre. Somebody else was popping in here saying it was their birthday, the Smiths. Apparently tomorrow's the day to have a birthday or something. Hey, Sashu. Miko Steel. You hope I get a shiny Cubone? I'm okay with any shiny, honestly, as long as it lets us progress. I would greatly prefer a Ghastly or a Haunter myself. This shiny is going to determine what we hunt next. It's from Gen 4. By changing your PID and SID in the low value, you get 1 in 5 chances getting a shiny of the opposite gender. Huh. I would assume it's legit then. Because if I get a Ghastly, I'm going immediately to hunt Snorlax. If I don't get a Ghastly or Haunter, I will probably be hunting Lapras next. Liking the shiny Venusaur? It's a good shiny. Big boy Blastoise. And the reason why it determines, Mike, is I am not about to shiny hunt Snorlax without a ghost type that can use Hypnosis. Like, I got Sleep Powder, but I want a ghost type so that Snorlax can't just easily KO me. Because I'm pretty sure in this game, Snorlax only has normal moves and won't affect a ghost type. Really looks tropical. Freaking slow typing. I think shiny Venusaur looks more poisonous to me. in this specific game, Spearow was my fastest. And it took like 19 hours. I feel like that's wrong. 6 hours. Gen 3, fastest shiny would be Deoxys in my Fire and Red playthrough at 35 minutes. Still no shiny by Swayze. We're hanging in there though. Still hoping for Cubone though. I think the Ghastly shiny line isn't that different from regular Ghastly. Oh no, you're right. You're right. What was funny to you, Andre? Is this by Swayze at work? Vegeta. What's the scouter say about his power level? Hey, Scarpy. Samuel, welcome back. I have not tried any RNG manipulation in Fire Red Leaf Green. You are really bored right now, Scarpy, so you found your way over to my stream. I appreciate it. You're ready for Saturday? Like your Tuesday, Saturday, or Saturday, Saturday? Going to a card show, then a playoff game. Hey, that's pretty dope. What kind of playoffs are going on this fine April? I am going to be on for like the next hour and 25 minutes is what I'm committing to. 10 p.m. my time. NBA playoffs? I thought March Madness marked the end of the NBA season. Where the heck have I been? Then again, March Madness is college basketball. Yeah. Do they not run in tandem with each other, like as far as schedule goes? Or does it go college basketball and then NBA starts up sometime after? What is NBA season? I don't freaking have a clue. You've only tried it on Emerald and used it to get shiny Eevee. Fair. Emerald's the only one I've used it on as well. Too much money would be lost trying to fight for views. So, yeah, what are the seasons? It took you like a week to get the timing right, but it was hard. Emerald RNG manipulation was so easy. For me anyways, but I had a really good trainer ID. Max I had to wait for a shiny frame was like 5 minutes. I got good enough with Emerald RNG manipulation that I got Deoxys in 2 encounters, Groudon in 1, Latios in 3, Kyogre took like 8. The first Pokemon I did was Mew, and that one took me like 11 tries. But yeah, having a trainer ID that lets you get a shiny frame within 5 minutes is huge. You tried it on your original trainer ID and stuff? I mean, I did mine on the Emerald cartridge too. But yeah, it definitely wasn't my original playthrough. I played through that game specifically to get to the end game. And I was dumb. I played through that game to get to the end game before I checked what my shiny seed was. In the future, I will definitely be checking my shiny seed to see when I should expect shiny frames. That way I don't waste a playthrough for like a 16-minute out shiny frame. What series of Pokemon do I like? Gen 3. The Johto Journeys. And Poison type Pokemon depending on what is meant by series. Yeah, I do, Samuel. I actually got two ways. I have a Benven. But I also have a modded, well, not a modded, I should say. I have a DS Lite with an R4 card. You found a really bomb rodent team? Nice. Do I think that Misty and Brock were holding Ash back from his full potential? I wouldn't think so. Oh yeah, way back. Yeah, so I just pop an SD card in there and extract the save file using some stuff on the R4 card and pop it in my PC. Shauna really dislikes Misty. She is kind of whiny. Misty, I mean. Palmot, Alolan Sandslash, Doug Trio, Graphite Eye, Cinderace, Azumarill. Yeah, that would do it. Decent team. Why does my head hurt? Hey, Mirror Man. You know, just grinding some Gengar encounters. Same old, same old. Fixing to see if Gengar is going to be our first Pokemon that takes us over odds. Ash still owes her a bike, though. What do I think is the best Pokemon movie? Pokemon 2000. It's either that or Mewtwo Strikes Back. I can't remember the name of the one I'm thinking of. Hey, Stonewall. Welcome. And, Mirror Man, I'm using Sweet Scent. Wait. How's Misty's bike Misty's fault? Ash, like, stole it. Maybe it was her fault. What's one of the movies where Ash dies on the island with Mewtwo? Yeah, he stole it and then got it deep fried by Pikachu. Pokemon the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. She enraged the Gyarados? Wait, does he wreck multiple of her bikes? Because from what I remember, Misty was like minding her own business, fishing up some Pokemon, and Ash stole her bike to try to get Pikachu to a Pokemon Center while being chased by a flock of Spearow, and it gets like fried by Pikachu. I don't even remember Brother My Brother. I remember the OG theme song and the Johto Journeys songs. So you want to be a master of Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be number one? Something like that. We all live in a Pokemon world. Pokemon. Ash, the destroyer of girls' bikes. Best Gen 3 starter, in my opinion. Best starter ever. Mudkip. No contest. You just recently finished ZA. What should you do now? Burn it. Never play it again. OG Pokemon theme lives rent-free in your mind? Yes. Both in English and Spanish. Oh, I'm thinking of a Pokemon theme song, but like the melody's kind of there, but the words just aren't coming to me. Actually, I might be thinking of the same song. Time for champions for the next 7 hours. You're burnt out on Pokopia. You're playing through Heart Gold again right now? Ugh. I would love to play that. To be better than all the rest. Another theme song that references to be the very best, you gotta catch them all. Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skill. Everybody wants to get there faster. Make the way to the top of that hill. Each step you climb, just a little, you're gonna get just a little bit better. Each step you climb is one more step up the ladder. It's a whole new world we live in. It's a whole new way to see. Brand new place with a brand new attitude, but you still gotta catch them all and be the best you can be. Pokemon Johto, something like that. Just saying, there's a few theme songs in there that the motive of the anime is to catch them all. It's time to do 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 do. And to train them is his cause. OG Yu-Gi-Oh theme song had no business being that fire. Like, it's fire enough that I demonetized the stream just so I could play it in the middle of the stream. I summon Pot of Greed and draw 2 cards. Young Rain, welcome back. Still at it. Still looking for that Ghastly. It's too bad that Pokemon stopped making good theme songs. Pokemon stopped making good shows. That movie was legit though, Shauna. I summon Karibo in defense mode. The season up to Gate Guardian intro was peak. Honestly, I liked everything up until the Seal of Orichalcos line, and then everything after the Seal of Orichalcos. Like, I know it ties in somehow, but me and my wife got kind of bored of it while we were rewatching it and stopped. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pyramid of Light movie was good. Is that what it was called? I thought it was just Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie. I still have my Blue Eyes Shining Dragon from that movie. I got somehow, because like I ran into like the coolest college student movie theater attendant ever. I went to like my local cheap movie theater, the Paramount 5, and had my mom and dad with me somehow, and they gave us like enough of the free packs of cards to ensure that I got multiple of everything. So I got 2 Blue Eyes Shining Dragons and like 3 each of the Sphinx Telea, Android, Androphinx, something like that, and then the other big Sphinx guy, and then like 3 Pyramids of Light. Thean the Great Sphinx, Sphinx Telea, and then Andro Sphinx or something like that. They were so peak, they were tournament illegal the entire time they existed until recently. But let me tell you, a Joey Kaiba deck is like one of the best decks that you can ever build. It's phenomenal. I had about 6 ways I could get a Blue Eyes Shining Dragon on the field using that combination of cards. And I could do it in like 3 turns. Maybe 4. I saw a dino. Yu-Gi-Oh! So complicated now. Honestly, its downfall was the Synchron monsters, in my opinion. Oh, no, I don't. That was an attempt at an easier method of hunting with Repel to isolate Haunter. You lost it with the Synchron monsters as well? Yeah. Because, like, it took planning and skill to get, you know, things like Blue Eyes out or get Exodia in your hand. But after Synchron came out, where they could, like, basically fuse with any other Synchron monster right out of the gate, was crazy. Like, the Neo heroes were okay up until that point. But yeah, once Synchron monsters came out, it's like, okay, this is too ridiculous. Pendulum cards? I don't even know what those ones are. But then they had the 5Ds. You remember the number cards? Some of them are pretty busted. It's like gambling to the max. Oh, gotcha. You talking about the number 7 cards? There are 100 synchro cards called the number cards. Oh. That sounds wild and like they really ran out of ideas. You know what would give us 26 more Pokemon? Making the alphabet. You know what would give us 100 more cards? If we slapped the numbers 1 through 100 on the cards. I don't know if that's legitimately what's going on, but like, gosh dang. Have I heard of Utopia? No. Have a good night, Shauna. I'll be right back. The chair can have an encounter while Hey, you don't play anymore, you just skim through the new stuff and call it a day? I mean, hey, at least Yu-Gi-Oh cards can be purchased these days. Me and my wife went on a big kick and bought a few for Christmas for each other 2 years back, or a year back. We just haven't sat down and played. We don't have a kitchen table right now. Here's a throwback, though. We summon Slifer, the Sky Dragon. Yeah. It's by choice. We've just never been bothered to get one, but we're at that point in our lives where we need to, because we need to teach the kids to eat at the table. They have a little, like, Little Tykes table that they sit at, because we're like, whatever. Slifer, the Skynet dragon. I got some Kaiba deck that's like a knockoff of the original somehow, and like I don't even know what to make of it realistically. But like if my wife and I ever do actually play, it'll be legit. Okay, we got those guys. Got way more of those than I need. Ah, there it is. There's the beauty I'm looking for. Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Yeah. Anyways. Always love a good excuse to pull out Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like, I'm gonna get my kid into such weeb card game stuff. It's gonna be great. You like that old PS2 Yu-Gi-Oh they had? I used to have like Dungeons and Dice monsters at one point. What's the hardest part about becoming a parent? You're never off. Got a day off? You're still waking up at 6. 7 if you're really lucky. I don't know. Your sick days at work are no longer I just don't want to days. Like, admittedly, I used to call in sick when I wasn't sick. And it has nothing to do with, like, responsibility, really. Like, a little bit. I'll be honest. Like, hey, I just want to stay home and play video games. Like, call it a mental health day if you need to justify it, whatever. But just, it's okay to have I don't want to days as a young married couple or couple without kids or just a single person. But after becoming a parent, it is, okay, there's a lot of level of responsibility there to just say, hey, I'm going to need this sick day later because my kid will be sick and I will have to take work off to deal with that. Or sometimes it's more of like, if I stay home sick and I'm like legitimately sick, I'm not getting any rest out of there, so I might as well go to work and get paid and then take a day off at some point when I feel like I can utilize it, you know? Why waste paid time off being sick? So there's a lot of that. I go to work when I'm sick a lot because I don't have to like be up in everybody's face spreading germs and stuff. I can be in my office and just be by myself. And then there's the I just don't feel like going to work today days. And you go anyways because if you stay home, it's not like you get to play video games by yourself. It's not like you get downtime by yourself. There is a little human there now that is still requiring time and attention. So it's worth it in some regards, don't get me wrong. But it's not like that, yes, I just had the most epic reprieve from work ever. You know, it's like, okay, I stayed home from work. I didn't, you know, I still had to take care of something, someone, all that. So, 2 o'clock in the morning, screaming kid. It's gonna happen. Just gotta deal with it. 6 in the morning, wakes up, needs another bottle. Yeah, whatever. My oldest is now at the point where he's reasonable. He will wake up. He'll come out, lay on the couch, and he thinks it's the funnest thing ever just to come sleep on the couch. And it's like, can I do it without waking up mom and dad? He's funny. But yeah, just never being off, I think, is the hardest part. It's definitely got its worth it moments. Me and my wife have a unique situation where we don't have co-parenting time. Like, we have 12 hours of it a week. My kids go to bed at 7:30 most of the time because they turn into little pricks. After that, it's like gremlins. But we don't have co-parenting time. So when I'm home, my wife is at work. And when I'm at work, my wife is home. Except for like 4 days a week for 2 hours. We have some overlap. Oh yeah, the couch thing is really cute, as long as he's not getting into stuff. Yeah, I didn't. I fell off at the Synchro Monsters, Hayden, so like I have no idea what most of those Synchro Monsters are. Like, I played with a few, but I genuinely don't remember numbers cards. Like, I believe that they exist because that's something stupid that I believe the Synchro Monsters would have had. But you still have to do it even though you're free. Absolutely. Stream buffering a little bit for Hayden. It looks like it's coming through on my side just okay. And my wife and I also kind of screwed ourselves. And we had 2 kids under 2. Like, when the oldest turned 1, we're like, yeah, we can handle a second, whatever. They'll be old enough to play with each other. And it was intentional, don't get me wrong. Because we're like, you know what? It's going to be a little bit more difficult on the front end. But on the back end, when the kids are like 10 and fighting, at least it's like 10 and 8. Not like me and my brother, he was 17 and I was 12. I didn't stand a chance for 5 years. I got the ever-living crap kicked out of me for most of my life until I turned 17. So we didn't want that for our kids. We're like, you know what? At least it'll be a fair fight and I can just referee. But the amount of chaos and trouble that we did not expect having a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old or something to that effect, we were not ready. And so we kind of feel like our kids didn't get the most time and attention, and we didn't get to enjoy either one of our kids fully, if that makes sense. Like, we love them, and we're glad we have our kids, and they're stinking cute most of the time. But to truly sit down and enjoy the toddler phase, we couldn't because the baby needed attention. But we couldn't enjoy the second one's baby phase because the toddler was screaming his head off the entire time, and it was like constant get down, get down, get down, get down, and monitoring that. So spaced out a little bit more, probably would have had more time to actually enjoy each phase of each kid instead of just, oh my gosh, I hope they stop this crap soon. Your wife and her sister are 1 year and 3 months apart. Says they really depend on each other and overall do pretty okay. Yeah. Oh, they'll be fine for sure. It is manageable now, is the moral of our story. It sucked for about 18 months while the 3-year-old became, you know, 3.5 and starts putting two and two together and communicating. And then the baby is starting in on his terrible twos a little bit early. And so we know a little bit more about how to course correct that one. So we're in the time where it starts getting a little easier. Okay, I've heard of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Three. Every number card he finds restores his memories. See, what bothers me about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is Yu-Gi-Oh! Had a very awesome original storyline. Pharaoh gotta regain his memories. Pharaoh sealed the big bad like eons ago. Big bad's breaking free slowly over time. Then there's like the seal of Orichalcos that kind of jumps in there out of nowhere and like diverts everything. And it's like, okay, this is the original evil energy that the Pharaoh sealed away. Is the entire point of the Orichalcos season. It's like, okay, the shadow monsters that the Pharaoh sealed away are much more ancient and evil than in his time even. So here's the original where it all started. And then like I don't know where you go from there after you stop the big bad. And okay, now it's in the future. Yu-Gi-Oh's handing off the torch, or Yu-Gi is, and we're supposed to go with this Jaden guy to whoever, whatever. And now it's in the future somehow. And like, what's the threat? How is it a threat? Like, is it all computer coding at this point? Like, what's going on? I don't know. Black ship of corn. Oh, that's a pretty dope looking card. Oh my goodness, Exile. Congratulations. You had a shiny pink Tatsuguri self-destruct on you. How does that make you feel? Oh yeah. Yeah. Um White Tatsugiri is one of the only shinies I've ever failed. Not necessarily, Colossus. While it's true that some ghost Pokemon used to be Pokemon, not all ghost Pokemon used to be Pokemon. In fact, one that comes to mind is Shuppet and Banette. They were never a Pokemon, they were a doll that became either possessed or vindictive enough to come back to life, or to not back to come to life. As the story goes, a Shuppet was a child's toy that got discarded, and so it came to life with feelings of jealousy and whatnot. How it had feelings, I don't know. It's not explained, but it definitely came from a toy. It's alleged that Gengar is a dead Clefable. And by alleged, I mean more of a fan theory. Which would theoretically place Ghastly as a Cleffa. Excuse me, that was loud. One of your cats unplugged your router. Diabolical cat move. What did you miss? Honestly, not much. A light more talking about Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but not much. shiny at 3,200. I believe it. I'm kind of feeling 8K though. Surely one of these shinies here is going to make me work for it. And I realistically feel like this one is just taking longer to get the encounters down. I too wish Shiny Ghastly had appeared. But no. That is just the Ghastly I was using to see if we could do the repel trick and isolate a Haunter. But it was taking too long to get encounters. Speaking of, we've been going about an hour and 20 minutes. Gotta get my timer back up. I'm not leaving yet. Close, but not yet. I threatened you with the time? Indeed. We got like 30 more minutes. 30 minutes. Yeah, it's been cruising by. I gotta play Requiem. I agree. But I just can't bring myself to play it on anything other than Xbox. Gotta get the achievements if achievements are available. I know. Like, there's the achievement system, the trophy system. Could you imagine? Catch 100 shinies in Fire Red Leaf Green. I have not even heard of that game, Samuel. Do I like Metroidvanias? I've heard the term, and I know what Metroid is, and I know what Castlevania is. I don't know if I've played a Metroidvania before. I've heard the term, and I kind of know what it is, piecing it all together, but I don't know if there's any games that I've played that I would say is a Metroidvania. I beat Metroid Dread and loved the crap out of it, though. But now, why does that sound so familiar? Like, what is that? Emphasizes non-linear exploration and guided progression within a large interconnected world. I think Hollow Knight is the reason why I'm aware of the term Metrovania or Metroidvania. Okay. My cat thinks she's hungry. She thinks it's dinner time. Seems to be working now. Well, good. I don't know if it ever stopped working, but it is cool to know that I can stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Kick all at the same time. Maybe next stream I'll have to see if I can add in Facebook. Sometimes my computer just like behaves really well. Other times, not even a little bit. I'm doing well, Jason. How about yourself? Oh, probably. I just can't stream TikTok at the moment. Unless I have it streaming on my laptop and like I'm watching my stream but re-uploading the stream. That's the only way I could stream to TikTok. Because of the way that TikTok live streaming works, I would basically have to export my stream as a source into the TikTok viewer and stream there. So I'm processing the video like multiple times on my computer and it just can't handle it. Monetized on TikTok, but you don't use it at all. I don't even know what the monetization requirements on TikTok are. It's time, do a shiny. Hayden says it's shiny time. Go Ghastly. Cubone. Also not a shiny. If I get the shiny tonight, you'll donate X amount. We need a shiny. RNG sus. If I could figure out RNG manipulation tonight in the middle of a stream, that would be wild. But I also don't have Fly to even try the Techie TV. Like, I think it would take me longer to figure out RNG manipulation than it would just to get the shiny. You got all Titans done. Nice. Good news is I'm still averaging about 100 encounters an hour, so like that's at least something. it also means that at 8,000 encounters, I will be 80 hours in. So I don't know how I feel about that one. I am playing on the Switch too. With my really nice Pro controller. It's quite awesome. I like Galarian Slowbro. That shell sidearm's pretty awesome. Have I tried the controllers that let me record inputs and repeat them? I have not, actually. Yeah, I haven't tried any turbo controllers. It could. The problem with recorded outputs like that is that you don't really have any way to tell them reliably to shut off when they find the shiny. No, Fire Red doesn't have secret bases. Shiny Ghastly! Woo! Yeah! The sparkly! We'll take it. Now I just need to catch it. Oh, that's a beautiful blue hue. Nailed it. Shiny Ghastly was supposed to have a nickname. Where is my sticky note? And it wasn't the one. I believe it was Shadow. Hey, thanks, Samuel. I can't believe you found another shiny before you have your starter. Honestly, it is kind of sad at this point that your game is being so mean to you. RNG Sus has blessed us. We drop a save. Daily Dabber. No shiny Porygon will be attempted in this run. I already used all my money on my Alakazam. Oh hey, I didn't even wake up my kid. Delightful. It's the first Pokemon I've actually nicknamed in this run. Ooh, pretty. Okay, let's get these things edited. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's also nice because I don't have any more thumbnails pre-generated, and I need to switch it up for the next Pokemon, so it just works out really well. Two, 6, 7, 7. Oh wait, I wanted to paste a duplicate. Oh gosh. What even is this? Oh, the outside border? I don't know what happened there, but that's annoying. I don't even know how this crap happens. Okay, that's back to normal. What is Shadow's nature? That is a phenomenal question. Let's find out. Yeah, Gengar can evolve. Or, well, Ghastly can evolve, I should say. The answer is I have like 4 switches. I can trade it to myself easily enough. I will be trading this bad boy over. Let's check out the nature. Bold. I don't know what that means, but it's bold. Oh, I wasn't exaggerating or joking. Like, I think, in fact, that was an understatement. The correct number of switches in my house should be closer to 6. I have 2 V1s that I decked out to make look like a Pokeball. And then I got my Zelda Edition OLED and the Zelda Edition Switch Lite. Oh, no, I didn't get them on sale. Well, the V1s I bought used. The rest of them I bought new. And then my wife has an Animal Crossing Edition Switch that used to be mine. Plus def, minus attack. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's not great either. I was gonna be so sad if I only had cut. Jennifer. beautiful shiny. I'm so sorry what they did to you, Ghastly, and Gen 6 onward. Hey, Andre, you have a great night. Or day. Hey, Joseph, welcome. Just like 10 minutes ago. Or so. Missed it by that much. And by Swayze was still perhaps offline for it. I don't know, maybe I'm on in the background. But this does concrete and solidify the fact that Snorlax is up next. I would be pretty stoked. Oh, there's no running from a trainer battle. Silly sludge. I definitely wouldn't be sad about finding a shiny Cubone. Be gone, intruders. And to those that haven't guessed already, our shiny did in fact tip us into overtime. Yeah, Hayden, basically. It couldn't have been more than 15 minutes after you said that, quite honestly. Because it's for fun. Oh, those are golden gravestones. What the heck? Why are they golden? Hey, no worries, Hayden. I am stoked I found the shiny, though. That's pretty great. It just means that the stellarness of this run continues. I'm not sure. I don't think that they changed anything coding-wise in this game, except for adding the mystery gift events and hard coding them in. The only thing I need to fix now is I really wasn't planning on finding this Ghastly this soon, and I was hoping to do something cool with Snorlax using 3D animation, and I just haven't had time to do it yet, so... Hey! Thank you for your donation. I love that comment. Thanks, Aiden. Speaking of mystery gift, will I shiny hunt Lugia, Ho-Oh, and Deoxys? You betcha I will. Lugia and Ho-Oh will be shiny hunted on 2 switches at the same time. Deoxys will be on 1 switch. I actually hunted Deoxys on my Fire Red copy immediately before playing this run. So I finished my just generic playthrough of Fire Red, and then I'm like, okay, chat, are we shiny hunting Deoxys, or am I doing a Leaf Green shiny only badge quest and then dual hunting Deoxys at the end? They said, hunt the Deoxys now, and we did, and I got it in like 31 minutes. So we pivoted directly into this run. You did say it's time for a shiny. Yeah, they'll be really fun. I'm excited to do Deoxys again, and then I'll have like all forms of Deoxys. It'll be really great. Who do I need to go beat now? Was it Sabrina? Koga's next. Like, he'll be the next easiest. You'll donate again if I get another one? Please don't. I love it, Hayden. That's awesome. I can assure you it won't be tonight. Well, I guess I can't promise that. I could get one on the way out. Extremely unlikely that it'll be tonight. I think Koga's level 40 something. But we'll finish for tonight after I free Mr. Fuji, who seems to be there on his own will. You have a blessing and a curse there, Hayden. You know how in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, when you're in like the Dynamax, or I guess the Terra raid dens, and like you don't got moves that you want to use, but your character can cheer. I feel like that's exactly what's happening to you, Hayden. Except for instead of us getting an attack or defense boost or an HP increase, it's increased shiny odds. And so it's the equivalent of Hayden used cheer. And then our shiny odds are increased and we get the shiny. I think that's exactly what's happening. That Rattata's totally going to use Hyper Fang, isn't it? Oh. Baggin in Legends Arceus. He's so condescending. Oh, who is Baggin? Is that the restaurant owner guy? What's the next shiny Pokemon I'm getting? Snorlax. As soon as we get this Ghastly up to level 30, we're gonna go hunt the Snorlax. I think I feel like hunting this Snorlax more than the Route 13 Snorlax. So I think I'm going to have to go down Route 13 first. But I am going to grab this Fly HM while I'm here. Oh my gosh, Oh, I do have Flying type. Duh. We're going to save them for later. You bet I'm going to put this to use. I only have 2 HMs. Ooh, big gold bird. He's the one who has satchel space. Okay. And just for funsies to end off the stream, I do have to leave. I gotta get a kitchen cleaned up. Probably not my wisest move ever, but I do need to test run this. Because at this point, Snorlax is going to have to be caught in a freaking Master Ball. So Yawn failed, but I fell asleep. There we go. But we will catch you all in the next stream tomorrow. And hopefully I have my special plans put together. I need to go fight Koga. I need to get leveled up on my Ghastly. Get it up to snuff for a Gengar. All that fun stuff. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow to do that.